look back in history, the broadband age, after dial-up came, you saw a wave of innovation. And then you saw broadband, and you saw a wave of innovation. And as Patrick had described in the presentation today, there's plenty of abundance out there. We just don't have the access means to actually take advantage of it. And increasingly, that literally the link to getting to people's homes is now the bottleneck. It has been the bottleneck for quite some time. So I guess maybe asking it back to you, I think we know there's a bunch that we don't know, which is what's great about this, right? You know that there are going to be a bunch of new uses and new applications that will pop up. If you ask me today, I think there are a lot of uses that are interesting today, but I can guarantee they're only the tip of the iceberg. Telemedicine is one of my favorite use cases. Right? When you use telemedicine, I mean, getting a two-way HD video connection that's really, really high fidelity and just a little bit more instantaneous makes all the difference in the world. You took something that, you know, I'm going to Skype with my doctor. I mean, that's not a very compelling experience. But when you do it in the way that's really gigabit powered, you have a fundamentally different experience. Now all of a sudden you have a tool that wasn't appropriate for telemedicine now really does work for telemedicine. So, I mean, we can find a ton of those sets of examples right now. The other thing I would encourage you to think about is think about the critical mass. Right? We're not interested in, you know, if we build infrastructure, we want to build it for people that want to use it. And when you get a critical mass of people that are connected with the gig, all of a sudden, as a community, you can really start to do new things. And those are where the great opportunities are for businesses and literally, you know, all the innovative ideas that are out there. If you're a hospital system and you want to actually deploy telemedicine, there's nobody that can take advantage of it today, not in the way that we envision it. And so you need to have a critical mass of users that are connected on the gig. On top of, you know, so it's really the critical mass of users and then the platform, and that's what makes it really phenomenal.
In terms of what it means for new businesses and startups, small businesses have been some of the more challenged on access of anybody, right, in terms of getting really high speed. A lot of businesses, for example, if you're an app developer, you're constantly building things, you're putting it out into the cloud. You might be running on our cloud infrastructure or on Amazon's with EC2. And how quickly you can get data into the cloud, right? Upload content, move stuff in there, participate with that, has really been gated by the speed of your internet access. And we can fix a lot of that. And so I think also businesses, you know, people thinking about new ideas in the back of their garages, etc. Now, you know, your house has got a gigabit. And so you'll be able to actually do a lot of these kind of things at your home as well. So we think it's really transformative. And I think as new applications start coming out, you know, it's going to allow new sets of products and services that, just like, you know, if you asked me 16 years ago, would I have envisioned a Netflix or a YouTube? I don't think I would have, right? And so we think about things from the next 10 years of business, not the last 10.
As you guys look around the communities, it's amazing. We have educators that I spoke with, library systems, all the way through to community organizations. People are talking about digital literacy issues. The amount of interest in this community and the amount of steps that people have taken, you know, to really try to find new solutions for the problems that they see today is outstanding. That's what we expected, and it's exceeded our expectations, that level of enthusiasm. So we're excited. Again, we can provide the infrastructure, but we can only do so much. People that want to, you know, it's up to Kansas City to figure out who wants it, what do they want to do with it, and we're really excited to support that effort. We don't want to decide where and when to build. That's not the right approach. I mean, this is about choice. People are tired of not having choice, and we figured the best way to do that was to give Kansas City the choice. The other piece of it was really tied into the idea of getting a critical mass of users that are connected together. You'll see from our free product offerings that we've had that we've tried to tailor a set of offerings that kind of really appeal to hopefully as many people as possible. Whatever your use cases are, whatever you want to do, we're hoping to appeal to you. So that's what we're excited about, genuinely. That we have great offerings and really about getting a rally to help, you know, get critical masses of users in areas that want to connect.
our TV product, we think, is optimized for the user and giving the user a new choice of how they experience television, the highest quality, because you're not constrained by bandwidth anymore. A deep VOD archive, right? Because Google knows something about storage and networking, and so choice is always a good thing. And we think, we're really not focused on our competitors. We're really focused on delivering users great products. And I think you can see from what we've built here, we've really tried to take the user and give them something that is new and powerful and is really something that will be a step function improvement over what they have now.